what are some of the Chinese influences in the Cordillera, if
Oh,
there
that's
are
a good
any?
one. Yeah.
Yeah. My grandfather wrote way back in 1898, I guess, that he found very little Chinese influence in the Cordillera. He strangely found some Japanese influence.
Mm.
He said there are some Nabaloy words that are Japanese words. Uh, how that happened, who knows? But he doesn't think Limahong's people made it into the Cordillera after they got kicked out by the Spanish.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's what he figured. Well, but of course he was just in Benguet. I don't know about the other people. There were actually attempts to resettle Muslims in the eastern foothills of the Cordillera. The Spaniards brought Muslims over there. I don't know what happened to those
Would the
colonies.
Spaniards brought them there? They
Yeah,
just said go over here and
exiled them, I guess, or something like
exiled
that.
them?
Oh,
That's
right.
interesting. I mean,
Well, some of the Cordilleran costumes look very Muslim. They're
yeah.
very
Well, I when I
decorative, and they have
did you say in the on the east side, closer to like the Cagayan
on
area
the
and
east
stuff?
side, right? Yeah, in the
Oh,
foothills of the
yeah. And
Cagayan
you look
Valley.
at the way they dress and their style, like with the coats and stuff like that, and the upper. It is very like. That's why every time we were thinking, when I was in my university years and I was researching the different groups and the way they dress and stuff like that. It's like, man, these guys seem like they have some kind of, at least they're influenced maybe by in dress by the Muslims nearby, or maybe it was trade because it was maybe they
Possibly
traded.
trade as well. Yeah,
Yeah, so
possibly
they
trade.
possibly traded clothing, for whatever. So that's, I mean, like, who knows? It's possible that you wonder if they also, some of them also went to Apaya because the way they dress.
Yeah, yeah.
What year was that when they moved all those Muslim people over
Well,
there?
Spanish time, so I figure maybe 17th century, 18th century. I'd have to look up the reference.
Huh.
It's not. Yeah. They resettled Muslims over there. Now I talked to Lawrence Reed, and he said no, there's no evidence of Muslim influence in the Cordilleran languages.
At least not in the language and not in the spirituality, right? Like they just, but
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
in the clothing,
yeah. Maybe the
just
clothing.
because of through trade, just through trade.
Yeah, may have been trade. Yeah, who knows?
So really, they're saying most of the researchers say that there wasn't that much Chinese influence.
Right, in the Cordillera. Oh no, just my grandfather. That's all I'm saying. My
Oh,
grandfather did not find in Benguet
on Benguet. Okay,
Chinese influence.
that's interesting. I mean, like, obviously, most people say that the gongs that we play were influenced by the Chinese, but I mean, it's,
Through Taiwan, I don't know.
yeah. Do they
Yeah,
also play gongs as well?
yeah, they did.
I
Remember
think
in
they do.
the
Yeah.
Sidak Bali,
I believe they
they
do.
had their
Yeah.
own. Yeah, they had metal work. They were very
Flat
very well
gongs,
known
the
for
same
their.
way that we play.
Yeah,
Oh, was it
very
more
different
like,
from the Malaysian style of like the southern
so more
ones.
like flat gongs?
Yeah. Well, I just know that they were very well known with their like blacksmithing. That's
Oh,
why they
okay,
had
yeah,
those like
with
swords and
metalwork and
whatnot.
stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, but like their instruments were very different compared to like the Malay Indo influenced ones from the southern Philippines. It was
Hmm.
very similar to ours, from what I saw,
Hmm.
but I could be wrong. I can look it up right now, actually.
Yeah, it's hard to say where it came from first. Like a lot
I'm
of the
thinking it
folks.
came from Taiwan. I'm thinking it came
Yeah,
from
yeah. I
Taiwan.
mean, it could have been a mix of everything. Like, definitely the rhythm patterns, I think, are the call and response. That's definitely
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
very similar to the way that they sing, and